Good morning, Celtic fans, and welcome back to this channel, the One Celtic Fans View. Yes, it is my view. Anyway, we'll look at last night's game. Celtic 4, St Mirren 0. What a game that was. Kyogo was on fantastic form. And what about Turnbull? The strike from Turnbull was absolutely amazing. The reported deal for Juranovic, the $7 million deal, we talk about that. And we talk about the St Mirren boss, see what he says. And Ange Postecoglou also confirmed that he'll rotate the team again on Saturday as the side take on Morton in the 12:15 kickoff. He said, yeah, everyone's pulled up from it. Obviously, it's a short turnaround with the game Saturday lunchtime game. So we'll look to see who's looking good in training and who's feeling good. Certainly, we've got some players we can definitely bring in. The guys who came on tonight added some energy, and I'm sure they'll do that too at the weekend. There were obviously a few changes last night with Kobe Ashe. What do you think of Kobe Ashe? I thought he was really solid in defence for such a young player. You've got to remember, he's the same age as well, so I'm sure. I think he's only 21, 22, isn't he? But the fact that he's came in and he looked really strong next to Starfelt. I hope the injury to our big Greek striker and Cameron Carter-Vickers isn't that bad that it's going to keep them out for long. But what it does do is it dampens down transfer speculation, and one transfer speculation that has died down is the deal to take Celtic's Josip Juranovic from Scotland to Italy. Looks dead in the water after Monza signed Marseille right back on loan for the rest of the season. It was heavily reported that Juranovic would be leaving Celtic for a $7 million deal. But I did say at the time, I don't think Celtic will let Juranovic go out on loan to Monza to then be sold in the summer. Monza are unlikely to come back to the table after the Celtic star Juranovic has basically made his position known that he's looking at the wider market to see if he can get a bigger and better club, obviously. And the St Mirren boss last night, he basically said it was an incredible, the Fury Ashe goal, the pass from Hatate. I thought some of Hatate's passes last night was absolutely fantastic. They were sublime. The pass that he made to Kyogo, I mean, he basically passed about 3 or 4 players, played it through, and Kyogo had to get it to the ball and then chip it over the keeper. Now, who was the last player to do that? Who does that remind you of? That was really Larsson-like. I mean, you shouldn't really compare the two of them yet, but if Kyogo's form, I think he's only a couple of goals away from the total numbers of goals that he scored last season. So with that to be said, Kyogo's in fine form, and you know, the little lad for Asia has really done. He's just brilliant. He is fantastic, and he is the Celtic players' cheerleader when it comes to after game. And it's just brilliant, isn't he? I just think he's amazing. He's a player that just gets better and better and better, and I think we'll still see the best to come of Kyogo. Anyway, moving on from that, Ange did say that the big Greek was in the stand, and he was asked basically, is he on his way out the door? You know, he said there's no reason. He just deals with in front of him, and unless he's told otherwise. He was here tonight, mate, he said, so you could have went and asked him yourself. He's still very much part of our setup, the Celtic manager went on to say. You know, him and Carter-Vickers pulled up in training. They were a bit sore from the pitch at the weekend. It's no wonder players were sore for that pitch at the weekend. It was absolutely terrible pitch to play on. And the SFA and Hampden Chiefs have put out a statement saying that they're going to make sure that the pitch is rectified for the cup final. So Guaco might be available for the team at the weekend. We'll see how that turns out. So on that note, it's going to be a quick video today. The big Greek is still here. Juranovic doesn't look to be going to Italy. I think the two of them could still be here at the end of the window. We'll see how it plays out. We've got just over a week and a bit to go to the end of the month. We'll see how it plays out altogether in the Celtic transfer news. But for me, I would love to see the both of them stay. I think the two of them had a walkabout Hampden at the end of the game. Players thought that was them talking about them being on their way out. I think as players, you're walking around Hampden after the game at the weekend saying, do you know what, I want to stay here at the end of the season to just see this through. So on that note, Celtic fans, have a great day all around the world. Make sure that you debate this video out in the comment section as you do, and I shall see you on the next video.
Roll up to the party, roll up to the party, roll up to the party.